Greetings, it's naturopath from New Zealand, Eric Bakker. I'm author of Candida Crusher. Thanks for checking out my video today. We're going to talk about tahibo or lapacho or paudarco, which is the inner bark, beautiful sort of a browny sort of a reddy coloured inner bark from a big rainforest tree that grows in Brazil in the rainforest. It's been used for a long time by native Indian people in South America for a wide range of conditions. You know, bowel conditions, colitis, hemorrhoids, constipation, and many different types of cancers of the head, the neck, the throat, the digestive system. So this is a plant that's been used for a long time. It's been researched quite well too. Now the problem with tahibo or paudarco is the adulteration with inferior species. Even the heartwood of the tree, they're chopping whole trees down and using like the inner heartwood part, you know, when they should be using the bark, the inner bark. It's a little bit like the sad decline of the slippery elm tree in Canada and the northern parts of America, North America, used by many different American Indian tribes for many generations, and now unfortunately just about disappeared out of the wild because of fools coming in there and just chopping all the trees down. So the slippery elm is one of my favorite herbs. It's a beautiful deep pink colored powder, which is a fantastic product for the digestive system. But tahibo or paudarco you can use very effectively as an antifungal. So here's what you do. Just get yourself some of the tea. I mean, this is just a packet I've got here, but I'm sure you'll find it in your country as well. And now I don't want to make a mess all over my computer, so I'm going to show you, put the paper down. This is what the stuff looks like. So I'll hold it up. It's sort of like a browny coloured bark. You can see it here. A nice bark. All right, I'll bring that up a bit closer to the screen. There you go. That's the bark of the tahibo. So what you want to do is you want to probably get around about a good 3 level tablespoons of this sort of powdery stuff. You know, just get one of those plastic baking teaspoon measurements. Get about 3 tablespoons, level them off, and then chuck that into a pot. Get a stainless steel or glass pot. Don't use aluminum or aluminium or aluminum. It's crap. Don't use aluminium saucepans at all. Use a cast iron pot is okay too. So 3 tablespoons, level tablespoons you put in there. And then you put about 3 to 4 cups, usually about 4 cups, about 1,000 mils or 1 litre. You know, 4 250 ml cups of water, cold water you put in on top of it. And use a good quality water. Don't use a fluoridated or a tap water or some junk like that. Use preferably bottled water, a good quality water. Make sure it's cold water. Don't put boiling water on it at all. Bad idea. This is not how you make tahibo tea. Cold water on top of the bark. Okay, put the lid on it and then bring it to the boil. So turn it up. I generally stir it in really thoroughly. Get my hand in there and just crunch it all up. Get the water in there. It'll start discoloring a little bit at that stage, and then I will just get the heat up to it and then bring it up to the boil, gently up to the boil. When it's rolling boil, turn it right down to simmer, to the lowest possible setting, and then keep the lid on it and you leave it simmer for about 20 minutes to half an hour. This is how you make a good tahibo tea. And then check it. Keep checking it so it doesn't boil dry, and make sure that you have it on a low setting. Okay, you can partially take it off the element or flame so it's not covering it all. So you just want to have it just heating nicely. Other people I know will just actually put the bark, like I showed you, into a blender and make a powder out of it, and then actually put 1 or 2 teaspoons of that in a ceramic teapot and make like a tea out of it, and then strain that, because that's also going to sit for 20 minutes. So as long as you've got the powder or the bark in contact with the nice warm to hot water for a period of about half an hour, then you're going to strain it through a piece of like fine cloth, piece of clean cotton cloth. It could be through some, you know, like a little coffee tea strainers or one of those plunger pots. You could strain it through that kind of mechanism. Strain that, and then what you're going to do is keep that in the refrigerator. Now, because it's antifungal, no molds or funguses will really grow in that stuff, so you can keep that in the fridge for days and days on end. Now, what's the average dose? Well, it depends on you, but I recommend that you would start maybe with a couple of tablespoons of tahibo tea per day, and you can gradually build it up to a 250 mils or 1 cup per day, which means what you've got in the refrigerator will only last you 4 or 5 days. So Some people say it's best to make the tea fresh every day. Other patients I know who have drunk Tahibo for a long time say it's not necessary. You can make up a large batch and keep it in the refrigerator for up to 2 or 3 weeks, and then take it out, and then drink it cold, or you can reheat it. Now, I don't like the microwave to reheat it. That's the only problem. So drinking it cold. And the other one I know, I've got a few people who actually make it and leave it at room temperature in a big jug, and they'll put mint leaves with it, or they'll put a couple of peppermint leaves with it, or other kinds of herbs, or lemon juice in there, or a couple of pieces of lime or lemon in there. Especially in the summer months, that's quite a nice thing to do. So every day you walk past your urn, put the tap open, and have 1 or 2 glasses of the Tahibo tea. It's a very powerful tea. It's going to work very effectively in conjunction with the Candida crusher protocol. Now, I've also put the Power Darko, a very powerful 4-in-1 extract in the Candida Remove tablets. So I actually made a Candida Remove product. It's a very broad spectrum antimicrobial product, perfect for the gut. It's got a really good quality Power Darko extract in that tablet. So if you're going to take a couple of tablets per day of the Candida Remove, you won't need to drink the tea at all, because you're going to get a very potent antifungal activity. I'm going to do another video in a minute showing women how to use Tahibo tea as a vaginal cleanse, because it's very, very good for that as well. So if you haven't already got some of this tea, you can buy it online, or you can just go health food shop and buy it. And if you don't want to have the tea, but you want the benefits of Power Darko, just take the Candida Remove tablets, because you'll get plenty of activity in those. So I hope that gives you a little bit of understanding on Tahibo. Last thing I'll leave you with is, if you do buy Power Darko, make sure you're getting an authentic Power Darko. You're not getting ripped off or scammed by some crap quality product, because you need to get the real stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to click on the link below if you haven't already got my report. And please subscribe. Catch you next time.